Can I use Atticus on multiple devices? It's a question that echoes through the minds of authors, indie publishers, and even aspiring writers who are looking for a powerful yet flexible tool to bring their stories to life and format them beautifully. In today's fast-paced, multi-device world, the ability to seamlessly transition your work from a desktop computer to a laptop, a tablet, or even a smartphone isn't just a convenience. For many, it's a necessity. We live in an era where inspiration can strike anywhere, and the freedom to capture and refine your words on the go is invaluable. Think about it. You're at your desk, deep into a chapter, when suddenly an urgent errand calls. Do you pack up your entire setup? Or do you wish you could just grab your tablet and pick up exactly where you left off at the coffee shop? Or perhaps you're a multi-talented individual, juggling a full-time job and your passion for writing, meaning your dedicated writing time might be fragmented across various locations and devices. The traditional model of being tethered to a single machine for your creative work is rapidly becoming obsolete. Authors are no longer confined to dusty attics or cramped studies. They're writing on planes, in parks, and during lunch breaks. This shift in how we work and create has placed a significant demand on software developers to create tools that are not only robust in their features but also agile in their accessibility. For book formatting and writing software, this means moving beyond platform-specific limitations and embracing a truly universal approach. We've seen the frustrations of authors tied to specific operating systems, like those who've had to invest in a Mac solely for formatting software like Vellum. While Vellum is a fantastic tool, its exclusivity can be a significant barrier for many. This is where the allure of a tool like Atticus comes into play, promising a more inclusive and flexible experience. So, let's dive deep into the heart of this question. Can Atticus truly be used on multiple devices? And if so, how does it achieve this multi-device magic? The short answer, the one that will likely bring a smile to many faces, is a resounding yes. Atticus is designed with multi-device usage at its core, offering an impressive level of flexibility that sets it apart from many of its competitors. It achieves this primarily through its nature as a progressive web app, or PWA. What exactly does progressive web app mean in this context? Imagine a website that acts and feels like a native application. That's the essence of a PWA. You can access Atticus directly through your web browser on virtually any device with an internet connection: Windows, Mac, Linux, Chromebooks, even your iOS or Android tablet and smartphone. This web-based accessibility is a huge game changer. You don't need to worry about specific operating system compatibility or whether your device is powerful enough to run a hefty desktop application. If you have a modern web browser like Chrome or Safari, you're good to go. But it gets even better. Atticus isn't just a web-based tool. It also allows you to install it as a standalone application on your desktop or mobile device. This isn't a traditional software installation in the sense of downloading a massive executable file. Instead, it creates a shortcut and allows Atticus to function more like a dedicated app, often in its own window, separate from your main browser tabs. This offers a more focused and distraction-free writing environment. The beauty of this PWA approach is how it handles your projects. Your work in Atticus is primarily cloud-based. This means that whenever you're connected to the internet, your writing and formatting changes are automatically saved and synced to the cloud. This cloud synchronization is the secret sauce that enables seamless multi-device usage. Let's illustrate with a common scenario. You start writing your novel on your Windows desktop in the morning. Later, you head out for a meeting, but you have an hour to kill before it starts. You pull out your iPad, open the Atticus PWA, log in, and voila! Your novel is exactly where you left it on your desktop, ready for you to continue writing or even do some quick formatting adjustments. When you get home, you can jump back on your desktop, and everything you did on your iPad is there, perfectly synced. This brings us to an important point about managing your work across devices. Logging out is key for optimal syncing. While Atticus does a fantastic job of saving and syncing your work in the background, especially with its cloud integration, it's highly recommended to log out of one device before logging into another. This forces a complete synchronization of all your latest changes to the cloud, ensuring that when you open Atticus on your next device, everything is up to date and waiting for you. It's a small habit to adopt that can save you potential headaches and ensure your progress is always accurately reflected. Beyond just the technical capability, this multi-device accessibility profoundly impacts the author's workflow and flexibility. Imagine writing on the go. Whether it's a quick burst of inspiration on your phone during a commute or a dedicated writing session at a cafe on your laptop, Atticus empowers you to write wherever and whenever creativity strikes. Seamless transitions. No more manual file transfers, emailing documents to yourself, or worrying about version control across different machines. Atticus handles it all in the cloud. Offline capabilities. Yes, even with its cloud-first approach, Atticus offers offline functionality. Once you've opened a project on a device, especially the installed PWA version, you can continue working on it even without an internet connection. The changes will then sync back to the cloud the next time you connect. This is incredibly useful for authors who travel frequently or find themselves in areas with unreliable internet access. Cross-platform compatibility. This is arguably one of Atticus's strongest selling points. Unlike some competitors that are restricted to specific operating systems, Atticus breaks down those barriers, making powerful book creation tools accessible to a much broader audience of authors, regardless of their preferred hardware. The licensing model for Atticus also supports this multi-device philosophy. It's typically a one-time purchase, not a subscription, and that single purchase grants you the ability to use it on all your devices. There are no limits on how many books you can format or how many pen names you can use, further emphasizing its author-friendly approach. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.